Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Grants Pass had 3 players in double digits last night, but came up a bit short against Lincoln. They'll try and bounce back today against Sherwood. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith alongside Mikhail Weish behind the lens, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the Grants Pass Cavemen hosting the Sherwood Bowmen. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net and welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for today's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you're already a subscriber, we thank you. Second game of the season for the Cavemen, second game at home, and just the opposite for Sherwood. 2 in a row on the road here in the Rogue Valley for the Bowmen. But both these teams coming into today's game losing their openers. Grants Pass last night got 24 points from Peyton Bruner. Also had McLean and Jesse in double digits, but they came up a bit short against the Cardinals of Lincoln. And on the other side, it was the Sherwood Bowmen traveling to South Medford and coming up short by a final of 65-53. So both these teams will be looking for their first win on this early season. And they'll do it right here at Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium inside of Grants Pass High School. So the Sherwood Bowmen in the Pacific Conference, and as we mentioned, an 0-1 record so far, and the head coach of the Bowmen is Raheem Tufts. And for the Grants Pass Cavemen, also the 0-1 record. They play in the Southwest Conference, and their head coach is Joel Jesse. So it looks to be another good game of basketball coming up here on Table Rock Sports BXB.net. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with more of your pregame show brought to you by Peak Rewards, and we will be right back.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and our Peak Rewards pregame show. Coming up next will be the starting lineups for the two teams, and then we'll get this one tipped off. I believe before our starting lineups will be the national anthem, and we'll step aside for that, and then we will have those starting lineups and the opening tip. We'll do that right after this.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, and now let's get to our starting lineups. First, for the Sherwood Bowmen, number 0, Connor Perry. Number 4, Brody Rigg. Number 5 is Ethan Eckerd. Evan Morris is number 24. And number 34 is Drew Smith. And Raheem Tufts, once again, is the head coach of the Bowmen. And now let's get the starting lineups for the Grants Pass Cavemen. Double 0, that's Peyton Bruner. Number 3, Gavin McLean. Number 11 is Tyler McIntosh. Luke Morgan wears 24. And number 44, that's Jaden Jesse. And once again, Joel Jesse is your head coach of the Cavemen. And if this is your first game this season, some new rules went into effect to start this year in Oregon, most notably the shot clock, 35-second shot clock. And the other change is in the bonus. Team fouls are counted per quarter instead of per half. They shoot the 5th team foul each quarter, and they get 2 shots. No more 1 and the penalty, or 1 and 1 as it's often called. All bonus shots are 2 shots. The only one free throw you'll see is an and 1 after a made bucket. So we're ready to tip things off. Bruner to tip against Rigg, and the Cavemen will have it to start things off. Played good last night. Looks like a team that's going to take a couple of games to find what their identity this season will be, but definitely some strong games from many of the players last night. They came up a little short against Lincoln as Bruner got blocked, and Sherwood will set up their offense. Into the corner, that 3 just off the mark from Eckerd, and this will be Grants Pass basketball. And Jesse will drop it off. Morgan looking for room to work. Spins into the paint, but nothing there. Now it's Bruner. Bruner, the high scorer last night for the Cavemen. His pass deflected, and chasing it down was Perry. Perry into the front court. Eckerd again on the baseline this time. Can't finish. And the Cavemen clear the rebound. McIntosh gets it into the corner. That three-pointer is good. McLean gets the scoring started. The Cavers take the 3-0 lead. Not a big scoring night for McLean last night, but he did have a couple of threes. 3 of them to be precise. The putback up and good. Put it on the board for Morris. And I said not a big scoring. I got McLean mixed up with someone else. He actually had 18 last night, so it was a good scoring night for him, including those 3 3-pointers. That one just off the mark as he got inside. So I apologize, Mr. McLean. You had yourself a really nice night last night. I was thinking of McIntosh and I was talking about McLean. First foul going to go against the Cavemen. McIntosh picks up his first. DeShane checks in for the Cavemen, and McIntosh will get a rest. Morgan steals the pass. Jesse catches, spins, and got it blocked. Good recovery, Rigg. Jesse thought he had the post defender beat, but Rigg got there for the block. Tipped away, completing the steal is Morris, and Morris lays it up and in and gives the Bowmen the lead. McLean will line up a 3, rattles out, left it a little light. Nice pass down low. Finishing is Rigg. And it's becoming clear to me after last night and early today, probably going to see a lot of pressing in games in Oregon this year with the addition of the shot clock, and getting clobbered there was Jesse. This will be the first team foul for the Bowmen. see which one of the players they give it to. It's going to be Rigg picking up his first, and Jesse will shoot 2. But because of the addition of the shot clock, pressing in the backcourt is going to be more prevalent, because the more time you can keep them in the backcourt, of course you do it a lot trying to force 10-second calls or turnovers, but now you're doing it to burn time off the shot clock to give them less time on the offensive end. So Jesse can't convert on the free throws, and it's a 3-point lead for the Bowmen. 4:32 remaining in this first quarter. That high weave. Jesse runs out of room. Lucky not to be called for the travel there. Bruner trying to get inside. Now Duchesne with it. Morgan on the baseline, and he's fouled by Smith. That'll be the second team foul for Sherwood. First personal on Smith. And that pass out of bounds, it'll be Sherwood basketball. And I'm just realizing you never see me on your screen, which is a bonus for you. But I realized I matched the visiting team today, and I did not realize that. I'm going to take some grief from somebody before this day is up. 3:50 remaining here in the first. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sherwood with the 3-point lead. That's a 3. That one is good. Hicks with the triple. Down low to Morgan. Spins and finishes off the glass. Morgan with a nice move, and they'll love to get a lot more of that from Luke. Getting inside and rattling it home, Rigg. Rigg's got 4 in the quarter. Jesse will pull up from 3, off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Perry. Perry looking to go coast to coast, finally cut off. Duchesne almost took it away. And Perry turned the corner, but the coach was screaming for a timeout. He's going to get it. It's a 30-second timeout on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's Sherwood 11, Grants Pass 5. We'll keep it right here. Fans, it is time for you to tune in to the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio. AM 1300, FM 107.9. Featuring the VSIN Network, The Rich Eisen Show, live NFL games, and local and regional programming is all ahead for you on the Ace Sports Radio. Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panel installation on your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Go to Facebook and search Solar Pros PNW. Two minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And the Sherwood Bowmen will inbound here. That timeout may have cost them an opportunity for a layup, so we'll see if they can cash in here coming out of that 30-second timeout. Backing down and using the glass was Perry. That's his first bucket. And the lead extends for the Bowmen. Wide open, Bruner throws it down. And a whistle and a foul, and a couple shots coming up for Hicks. Deshane picks up his first personal, second team foul. And no, they're not a shooting foul. My apologies. Good thing I'm not a ref. So baseline inbound comes up high to Morris. Backing in and flipping it up is Smith. He's got his first field goal. And it's an 8-point lead for the Bowmen of Sherwood. Trying to get it to Bruner. He saves, but right into the hands of Morris. And now Perry will dump it off. A little lean-in jumper from Suey. And 6 different scorers so far in this first quarter for Sherwood. That'll be a kickball. Jesse checking back in will replace McIntosh. 25 on the shot clock, 53 on the game clock here in the first quarter. Jesse will trigger the inbound. Trying to get inside to Bruner, they do. He's fouled. This will be team foul number 3 for Sherwood. So baseline inbound coming up for the Cavers. Hicks picks up his first personal. Bruner going to work against Perry, gets rid of it. Bruner was part of a nice lob last night. We may have a replay of that we can queue up at halftime. Saved by Bruner, but again, right to Sherwood. And this first quarter has been owned by the Bowmen as we're down to 10 seconds left. Sherwood looking for a last shot. Along the baseline, flipped up, no good from Suey. And that'll end the quarter, a 10-point Sherwood lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard after 1. Take a break, be back with more right after this.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, Sherwood 17, Grants Pass 7 after 1 quarter of play. And we head to the second quarter. The Bowmen will have the ball to start the quarter. And we're underway. Strong drive in the lane. Morgan will pick up the foul. Perry will head to the line to shoot a pair. Get our team fouls cleaned up here. Still getting used to the team fouls by the quarter. And Perry knocks down the first. Talked to a couple of different people over the evening, yesterday evening and today, and my assessment so far of these rule changes, I think I like them both. I've wanted the shot clock for some time. Of course, I grew up in California where they've had the shot clock for many years. So I've always wanted the shot clock here in Oregon, but the new bonus rules on the team fouls, I really am starting to think I like this a lot better. I was never a fan of the 1-and-1, and I think it's a lot cleaner, makes a lot more sense now. Feel free to disagree with me. In fact, throw a comment on the YouTube page, go, you're crazy, man. But I like it, and there's a 3. I like that. That was McKittrick for the Cavers. Morgan had the rebound, but got his pocket picked from behind. And that's an offensive foul. It took 2 tries at it. McLean may have embellished it a bit, but Eckert had pushed a couple of times on that exchange. Got called for the second one. Bushmeyer comes into the game for Grants Pass. Team fouls are 1 apiece here in the second quarter. Jesse runs out of room. McLean, deep 3, rattles home. And the Cavers trying to claw their way back here in the second. Second triple for McLean. And the Cavers back on offense. McLean looking for the screen. He'll go the other way as the screen came, and he lays it up and in. 5 straight points for McLean. Perry runs out of room, gives it up to Suey. Deep 3 at the other end. Down for Eckert, his first bucket of the day, and it's a 3. Just over 5.5 to play here in the second quarter. Morgan finds McLean on the cut, a little too strong on the layup attempt. Then Morgan ends up with it, spins around, and misses off the glass, but he was fouled. Second team foul for Sherwood. Got a whole mess of players at the table waiting to get in after the first free throw. Number 20, Everhart, picks up his first personal. And I think I was saying McLean. Morgan now shooting. I got my M's confused, I believe, but Morgan makes the first of 2. So Smith and Hicks back in. Out there also Johnson, Rigg, and DeBoard out there for the first time. And Morgan gets both of the free throws. He's got 4 in this first half. And Morgan leaning a little too hard on Smith will pick up the foul. That'll be the first on Morgan, second team foul of the quarter. No, that's his second, excuse me, so I may have given one to the wrong player earlier. 2 on Morgan, he'll sit down. Bruner back in. Turning the corner and laying it up and in is Johnson. Johnson's first bucket. Ooh, dangerous pass. And a whistle and a foul. I don't know if that was away from the ball. Might have been on a switch. Rigg picks up his second personal, third team foul for the Bowmen. Oh, pass into the lane was in. Trying to set up McKittrick, but it was right into the hands of Sherwood. Johnson dumps inside. Smith looking for room, backs in, and scores. Ball loose on the floor. Sherwood gets to it first. Smith up the gut, misses the runner. Then the Cavers throw it away. So a little sloppy right now for Grants Pass. Deschen checking back in. Also coming in the freshman Jordan Rosetta. .405 remaining in the second. Couple of the fans wanting a carry on that. It was close, but no call. Intercepted. Deschen outlets to McIntosh. McIntosh high off the glass. Gets it to go. Going against the bigger player. DeBoard just misses. And that pass stolen by McIntosh. Goes Euro step and good defense there from Hicks. That pass at the feet of Rigg. Out of bounds back to the Cavemen. And back onto the floor for the Cavemen will be Jaden Jesse. Backdoor cut. Easy layup for Bruner off the Jesse assist. And injured on the play, heading to the bench is Rigg. So Brody Rigg, looks like he may have rolled on an ankle, or as that whistle came, he slapped the floor. He knew he had hurt himself on that play, and he's looking a little gingerly walking on it on the sideline as play continues at the other end of the floor. McIntosh tips that out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bowmen. As Rigg heads off to the locker room. Down the left side, running out of room, but making up for it with a nice move was Perry. And nice pass inside and a foul. And Rosetta will go to the line. McIntosh with the nice dish to get it to Rosetta. And Jordan will shoot a pair of free throws. Fourth team foul, second personal on Hicks. And Rosetta misses the first. Rosetta played well last night at limited minutes, but played well. Didn't score, but definitely a solid game. First game out for the freshman. Splits the free throws here. And Sherwood going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them and be right back.
After my injury, I couldn't drive anymore. I had never used the bus and had no idea where to start. RVTD's travel trainer showed me the way from setting up my UMO account to understanding the routes and transfers. Now, I'm a pro, and I help others on the bus every day.
Hey, thanks, Mike, for showing me how to ride. RVTD has really opened up a whole new life for me.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
28-22 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Cavers were down 10 at the end of one. They've cut into that lead a little bit here in the second. Sherwood ball as we come out of that timeout. Grants Pass, a little backcourt pressure. We haven't seen a lot of that from them. Late in the game yesterday they were using it, but they were trailing. Strong drive. Ooh, there may have been a goaltend there. I don't know if he got a piece of that. That ball had already come off the glass, but play continues. Oh, and the Cavers throw that one away. Been a little sloppy here in the second, but also a little more productive for Grants Pass. 14 points. They've doubled their output from the first quarter, and we still got 2 minutes left here in quarter number two. Cavemen just looked a little tight in that first quarter. They've definitely loosened up here in the second. Wide open three. Deschen rattles out. Rebound Smith. And now Perry gives it back to Smith. Three-pointer, nothing but net. Hicks with the triple. His second three. He's got 6 on the night. Now Jesse working on Johnson. Johnson went for the steal. Jesse into the paint. He gets it back in the corner. He'll take that three. Too strong. I think the defense may have changed that shot just a little bit. Here's a corner three at the other end. Off the mark. Last minute, down to 50 seconds to go in the half. Deschen checking Perry. Perry spins. 12-footer is good. Perry 4 in the quarter, 6 in the game. And the lead balloons to 11. Foul on the drive. This will be free throws. That's team foul number 5. Eckert will be checking in, but got to wait after the first free throw. Jesse to the free throw line. Johnson picks up his first personal. .27 seconds, shot clock turned off. One more free throw coming up for Jaden Jesse. McLean checks back in. Jesse will sit down. And the lead down to 9. And there's the problem. McIntosh felt like he was bumped. He went to the floor and left an easy lane for Smith. DeShen with the heave, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. After a pair of frames, it's the Sherwood Bowman 35, the Grants Pass Caveman 24. Coming up next, it'll be the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. We'll take a look at some of the first half stats. We'll do that when we come back from this break. It'll be the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report next.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. And at the half, it's on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's Sherwood 35, Grants Pass 24. And let's take a look at the totals from that first half. First for the Bowmen of Sherwood. Perry with 6, Rigg with 4, Eckerd with 3, Johnson with 2, Hicks with 6, Morris had 4, and Smith with 6. So 7 different scorers in that first half for for Sherwood. And for Grants Pass, Bruner had 4. McLean leading the Cavemen with 8. McKittrick with 3, McIntosh with 2, Morgan with 4, and Jesse with 2. Foul situation, nobody with more than 2. Morgan has 2 for the Cavers. Hicks and Rigg with 2 apiece for the Bowmen. And then a few players each with 1 apiece. And so kind of a up and down half for the Cavemen. Sherwood had the 10-point lead after 1. Cavemen got it into single digits, but a late flurry in that second quarter has the 11-point advantage on the board for the Bowmen. So Sherwood and Grants Pass, as we mentioned in the pregame, both trying to get their first win on the season. Grants Pass falling last night here at Heater Newman to the Lincoln Cardinals, while South Medford took care of Sherwood last night in Medford last night. So both teams looking for their first win. Sherwood has the 11-point advantage heading into the second half. We'll take a break. We'll come back and look at some of the other scores from around the 6A last night and possibly today as well. We'll do that right after this.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
US Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then, give yourself the gift of not checking it. Get any phone free at US Cellular.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Don't stop! Get it! Back on push that greatness in!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here.
Another day, another Dutch Bros.
Oh my god, that is so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and the Taprock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. And taking a look, other games last night in the 6A. Of course, Grants Pass losing to Lincoln. Lincoln is now over at South Medford playing the Panthers. And, of course, the Panthers beat the Sherwood team last night. Other games of note, North Medford defeating Clackamas 57-54. Good matchup over in Roseburg last night. Sprague falls to Roseburg 55-52. South Eugene and Central squaring off at Central, 68-64. Close game at Century. Lake Ridge falls to Century 52-49. And Jefferson pulled away from Jesuit 80-69. Those are some of the scores last night in the 6A. And we've got a good one here at Grants Pass with the Cavemen in an 11-point hole. We'll see if they can claw their way back or if it'll be the Bowmen getting their first win on the season, on this early season. We'll do that after our final break. You've been watching the halftime show presented by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill of Grants Pass. We'll step aside, be back with more right after this.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
It's the wrap up the year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium here inside of Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Sherwood leading 35-24. Grants Pass will have the ball to start the second half. Morgan, Jesse, McIntosh, Bruner, and McLean for the Cavemen. And we'll get you the Bowmen here in just a minute as they steal the inbound. And the Bowmen will bring it up. Hicks with the three, no good. So it's Hicks, Morris, Smith, along with Perry, as the Cavemen look for some room to work. And that one sits on the rim and falls for Morgan. First team foul for either team, and it's going to be Perry picking up his first. And Morgan completes the three-point play the hard way. Caveman with a little backcourt pressure. I think I missed Eckert also out there for Sherwood. Hicks backs up, looks for some room, goes around Jesse, and puts it off the window. McIntosh watched by Hicks. Now Jesse spins, blocked. Looked like Smith got a piece of that on the way up. And the offensive foul call. And Smith will pick up his second personal and the second team foul of the quarter for Sherwood. So both teams putting on some backcourt pressure to start this second half. Bruner spinning, runs into a defender, flipped it down low, but over McIntosh's fingertips. And Deshane back in for the Cavemen. 6:09 remaining here in quarter number 3. 10-point lead for the Bowmen of Sherwood. Hicks flips it up and in. He's got 4 in the quarter, 10 for the game. And the lead now 12. Bruner, a lot of contact in there, no foul though. Deshane from the elbow rolls out, so step back, deep 3 off the mark from Perry. Corner 3, that one is good. Eckert, his second triple. Grants Pass will take a timeout. And we will take it with them and be right back.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, the Sherwood Bowmen 42, Grants Pass 27. And the Cavemen will inbound here after that timeout taken by Grants Pass. McLean, lost his footing in a travel. The double team, a little trap action as he came across midcourt. Tried to pull up, stumbled a bit and turned the ball over. And that pass off the mark and ends up in the hands of Rosetta. So amazing how quick the scouting reports can get from game to game. Bruner with a really nice night last night, but they've done a good job of keeping Bruner away from the glass. That pass over the head of Rosetta out of bounds. And Bruner going to check right back in. Morgan will get a rest. Fadeaway jumper missed by Eckert. Well, Bruner can do it from the outside too, but man, a nice pass from Bruner. I believe that was Deshane with the bucket. Here's a three at the other end, hits. Suey and Johnson back into the game for Sherwood. You know, talking about Peyton Bruner, the junior, I got to think that Coach Jesse, when he showed up for camp this year, he must have had a big grin on his face because Bruner has gotten bigger. He still is quick. He's a good ball handler, but he's added some size and strength from the first time we saw him. And a double dribble call against Rosetta, so not surprising that he started the season out with big numbers and a really good game last night. And he's going to continue to be a big part of this Caveman squad. Oh, and see who they give this foul to. Rosetta blocked the shot. The foul might have been on McKittrick, and it is. So McKittrick with the bump. The block was clean. And shooting a pair of free throws, Eckert hits the first one. McIntosh back into the game for Grants Pass. McLean will get a rest. Get our and scoreboard in the gym, I believe, is off. It is, and they've got that fixed. So the clock didn't start. They're resetting the clock to 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And a nice play set up. Oh, Bruner's foul. Bruner will go to the line. Johnson will pick up his second, third team foul of the quarter. And Bruner misses the first. All right, we're going to match up with the scoreboard in the gym here. 30-47 is your score. And Sherwood going to take a timeout. And we'll keep it right here. $47-30 your score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Love Day is coming in February, where $1 from every drink is donated back to local organizations. Today's game also brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Winter sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where it's wrap up the year time for deals. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations in Southern Oregon to serve you. 47-30 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 3:12 remaining here in the third. Bowman with the ball. 2 timeouts remaining for Sherwood, 4 remaining for the Cavemen. Too strong off the glass from Hicks. Cavemen need to close this quarter out strong. Cut into this lead heading to the 4th. Don't want to let this one slip any further away. Oh, give and go. Bruner ran out of room again. Good defense in the paint today for Sherwood. That one rattles home for McIntosh. And they will call that a 3. So a triple for McIntosh. Now Eckert gives to Suey. Wanted to throw into the low post, wasn't there. Now Hicks gets rid of it. Suey bumped, spins around the defender, McKittrick, but can't get it to fall. Just under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Duchesne in the paint, kicks it out. Wide open 3 off the mark from McKittrick. 1:45 to play in the quarter. Deep 3 from the wing, no good. Bruner with the rebound. Another 3 and a foul. This is going to be 3 free throws for McIntosh as he is fouled in the act of shooting. 4th team foul of the quarter for Sherwood. 1:26 remaining. And that is going to be Johnson picking up his 3rd personal. So McIntosh hits the first. Jesse and McLean looking to check in after this free throw. Left it light. Third free throw coming up for Tyler McIntosh, and he only can get one of the 3. Backing in, drawing the foul, and the bucket is Smith. Second team foul on the Cavemen. I believe that'll be the first personal on Rosetta. It is. He'll sit down. Morgan back into the game. 1:11 remaining. And Smith trying to complete the 3-point play. Can't get it done. And another clock issue here in the gym. We're going to take some time off. We'll see what they land on here. So 1:07 remaining, 24 on the shot clock. And they'll throw it into the backcourt to McIntosh. Bruner double teamed in the corner. Of course, Sherwood in a matchup zone. That 3-pointer off the mark from McLean, and then the foul going to be called against Morris. I believe that'll be his first, but more importantly, the 5th team foul of the quarter will send Jesse to the line. And that is the first personal on Morris. But it'll be a pair of free throws for Jaden Jesse. 50 seconds remaining in the quarter. And Jesse gets them both. Fade away in the lane, and it rattles home for Perry. Shot clock is off. It's not off. Now it is, but it's off, fundamentally off. Cavers can't convert, and the Bowman presumably will hold for the final shot of the quarter. Perry gives it up. Smith in the paint. Smith with the bucket. He's got 4 in the quarter, 10 for the game. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play on our John L. Scott scoreboard, Sherwood 53, Grants Pass 36. We'll step aside, be back with more right after this.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium here at Grants Pass High School. So we head to quarter number 4 in our Lithia Superstore game of the day. It's 53-36 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Sherwood in the lead. This game brought to you by Table Rock Sports and powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Sherwood with the ball to start the fourth. Pass inside, stolen by McLean. Throws ahead to McIntosh. Oh, and a good defensive play. Morris knocked it off of McIntosh. And so not only do they not get the shot off, but the possession goes back to Sherwood. McIntosh tipped that away, but DeBoard got it back. Now DeBoard, a little head fake, goes between the legs. That shot off the mark for Morris. Now Perry will be called for the offensive foul. That'll be the first team foul on Sherwood, second personal on Perry. McLean from 18, no. Perry around the defender, drops it off and finds Everhart. Everhart's first bucket of the night. Takes the Bowman to 55-36. Bruner with a nice touch. And a foul. I don't know if they're going to call this a shooting foul. They will. Heading to the line will be Riley DeBoard. Morgan picks up his third personal, first team foul of the quarter for the Cavemen. And DeBoard perfect on the first of two. Rosetta will replace Morgan. Back into the man-to-man defense. Jesse sees a lane. Help came late, but it was effective from Eckerd. And it'll be Grants Pass basketball, 6:02 remaining. Discussion going on there. I don't know what was happening there. Something with the Grants Pass bench, I believe, but nothing comes of it. Nice move, but Bruner couldn't finish. Got a little too deep. Couldn't get it around the rim. That is tipped, and they're going to give that to Sherwood. Couldn't quite tell if Morris had touched it on the way out. Caveman had made the initial touch. Baseline jumper missed by Eckerd. Break opportunity, McLean with Perry trailing, and McLean gets the bucket for the Cavers. And that's a three. Put it on the board for Eckerd. That three off the mark from McIntosh. Now DeBoard sets up the offense. Shot clock frozen at 17. I don't know what happened there. Now it's down. And, of course, it resets on the change of possession. Rosetta, a little short. Bruner right there to clean it up. Grants Pass going to take a timeout. They'll have 3 remaining. And we'll keep it right here. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more. When you go to travelmedford.org/sports, you can learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. Table Rock Sports would also like to thank our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Sherwood will have it. Coming out of that Grants Pass timeout, 59-42 on your John L. Scott scoreboard. 4:24 remaining. Morris gets rid of it down to Smith. Corner three, off the mark for Perry. Bruner across the timeline. Inside, McLean, offensive foul. Smith was there waiting for him. First personal on McLean. Second team foul on the Cavemen here in the fourth. 3:45 remaining. Morgan in. Browerman in for the Cavemen. And it looks like they're going to put some backcourt pressure on. They've got a bit of a hill to climb if they want to have a shot at this one. 3:45 remaining. Trailing by 17. And of course, the addition of the shot clock this year makes games like this still attainable, much more than without the shot clock. But Cavemen have got a lot of work to do, and they're going to pick up a foul here. I believe it's going to be Browerman picking up his first personal, third team foul. And the Bowmen content to use some clock here. They'll be using most of the shot clock, I would imagine, on each possession. No need to take bad shots here. And that's not a bad shot at all. Perry drains the triple. And it's a 20-point lead. Down low, Morgan finishes at the bucket. Hicks out of the double team. Now Perry. Eckerd watched by Bruner. Down low, good pass, but off the mark was Morris. Don't know if one of the Cavers got a piece of that. 2:24 to play. And Bruner was fouled from behind. Second team foul on the Bowmen. Second personal on Morris. Bruner throws down low. Nothing there. So Browerman now, as they cycle it around, Morgan's got it. Morgan working in the paint. Good defense from Smith. Here's a three. Left it light. Did Browerman. And that pass will draw a foul as they tried to get it to Browerman again. Third team foul of the quarter on Sherwood. Hicks will pick up his third personal. James Bushmeyer checks in. Bruner sits down. Under 2 minutes to go. And a 5-second call against the Cavers. Couldn't get the inbound in. And we'll get you the new Sherwood team coming out as they get out onto the floor. Whole new team making their way out there. It's going to be Moffitt, Covert, Suey, DeBoard, and who am I missing? Everhart. Onto the floor for Sherwood. Tim Hart going to come out for the Cavemen. He's out there with Bushmeyer, Browerman, Deschen, and McKittrick. And this foul will be against McKittrick, his second, team's fourth. 1:45 remaining. Into the lane, missing the runner was Moffitt. And then it's knocked away from DeBoard, but they're going to say he touched it last. Possession to the Cavemen. DeShane to the corner. That's Hart. Cut off on the baseline. Ooh, DeShane just keeps it in the front court, into the paint. Looked like Everhart got a piece of that, taken away by the Bowman, and then taken away by the Cavemen. Good defensive play by Browerman. Ahead of the pack, off the glass. Bushmeyer, his first field goal of the day. 53 seconds left. And an offensive foul. DeBoard picks up his first personal. Team fouls even up at 4 apiece here in quarter number 4. Oh, pick and roll, 3 out of that. No good from Bushmeyer. About a 1 second difference between the game and the shot clock. And a timeout taken by Sherwood. 27 seconds left in the game. We'll keep it right here. Today's action is brought to you by the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Do you need help learning the routes and options available to you? RVTD can help. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. The Ace Sports Radio is on the air. Southern Oregon's new source for sports. AM 1300, FM 107.9. Tune in on January 3rd for our grand opening and debut of Tee It Up Southern Oregon, our local 1 to 3 p.m. show hosted by Joe Brett. And if you don't get enough of me here at Grants Pass Games, listen to the inaugural episode of Tee It Up Sports, or Tee It Up Southern Oregon with Joe Brett, and I believe I'm going to make an appearance on that first episode. So we'd love to have you there. That'll be January 3rd, starting at 1 o'clock on 1300 AM, 107.9 FM here in the Rogue Valley. Table Rock Sports would also like to say hello to our nearly 3,000 YouTube subscribers. You can join the team at YouTube/Table Rock Sports and get updates when games go live. That runner off the mark from Suey. 20 seconds remaining in the game. And this will be Sherwood basketball. Covert will trigger the inbound. Oh, a little miscommunication. Cavers with it. Going coast to coast. And the hoop and the harm for Browerman. Fifth team foul. And the first personal for Moffitt. And Browerman trying to complete a three-point play the hard way. Can't quite get it done. 14 seconds remain. All alone at the other end. Moffitt catches. And now the Bowman can dribble it out. And that'll do it. Final score on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's Sherwood 62, Grants Pass 48. And coming up next, stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign. We'll look at the final totals and look ahead to future games for both of these teams. We will do that when we come back and bring you the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame report next.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken, featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
Welcome back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame report. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, final score, the Sherwood Bowmen defeating the Grants Pass Cavemen 62-48. And let's take a look at our final totals. First for the Sherwood Bowmen, Perry finishes with 11. DeBoard had 1. Rigg finished with 4, but of course he did not play in the second half. He was injured, I believe, early in the second quarter when he went down, had all 4 points in that first quarter before his injury, and we hope that he's going to be okay going forward. Eckerd with 10, Hicks with 13, Everhart had 2, Morris with 4, and Smith finished with 10. And for the Cavemen, Bruner 9, Deshane 2, McLean 10, he led the Cavemen. McKittrick 3, McIntosh 6, Bushmeyer with 4, Morgan with 9, and Jesse with 4. And so this one in the books. The Cavemen fall to 0-2 on this early season. Sherwood improves to 1-1. Up next for the Bowmen, they will host Cleveland on December 6th, while Grants Pass will take on Del Norte. They will head to California to take on Del Norte on the 5th of December before they head to Nevada for tournament play in Nevada. And so that's going to do it for us here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We want to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director Clay Ronceville for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to head coaches Raheem Tufts for the Bowmen and Joel Jesse for the Cavemen. Our next Table Rock Sports broadcast coming up this Thursday, when we will have wrestling right here from Grants Pass High School, 7 o'clock the start for that. Once again, today's final score, Sherwood 62, Grants Pass 48. This has been a special presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Mikhail Weish behind the lens, I am Jeff Smith, and I would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. A good night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.